Hey guys, Tristan here, and it looks like Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie is already being looked at for potentially being a protagonist or playable character in Marvel video games. Marvel revealed that the fifth and final member of the upcoming Exiles comic book would be none other than Valkyrie, but instead of the blonde-haired, blue-eyed character, this version will be based off of Tessa Thompson's portrayal of the character from the film Thor Ragnarok, from her looks to her personality. But that's not all. Marvel has made it clear that this is just the beginning for the new Valkyrie. Bill Roseman, executive creative director of Marvel Games, said that the character will be included in future video games. Roseman left the matter at that, though the possibilities are certainly intriguing. Currently, Thompson's Valkyrie, known as Scrapper 142 in the film, exists in two different video games currently: LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 and Marvel's Avengers Academy. Logically speaking, it's a safe bet that the character will show up for Marvel Puzzle Quest or Marvel Strike Force, the upcoming mobile RPG due later this year. There are also new worlds for her to exist in, and one of them would be Square Enix's in-progress slate of Marvel games, currently dubbed the Avengers Project. Its stated goal is to help bring the House of Ideas back into the world of big console gaming. The Avengers Project currently only has one trailer, but it paints a dark picture. Going by the trailer, it looks like the Avengers are either missing or dead, but the voiceover promises that new heroes will rise in their place. There's no reason to believe that Valkyrie couldn't be one of those new heroes that will rise to the occasion. The main Avengers team has more often than not had a god or an Asgardian in their lineup, and with Odin's son Thor apparently out of the picture, this will be the perfect time to bring in Valkyrie. AAA video games are the best way for people to become more aware of the fairly obscure comic book characters. Why else would someone like Swamp Thing or Atrocitus be in Injustice 2? It is possible that Square Enix Avengers Project will see some of the heroes get their own solo games, in addition to the team titles, which means that Thor, be it Odin's son or Jane Foster, will have a solo game of their own. Should that end up being the case, it would be a good avenue to bring in Valkyrie. Thor's stories as of late tend to be incredibly cosmic and bring in the supporting cast in new and surprising ways. Valkyrie and a lot of lesser known characters to have a good chance of making the roster in the Avengers Project by Square Enix, because Square Enix stated that it will be a 4-player co-op multiplayer game. And if it is like a brawler, then yeah, she has a chance. It'll be actually pretty cool because you can have a team makeup well-known to less well-known characters beating the shit out of the likes of like Galactus and King the Conqueror and whatnot. I for one am glad that lesser known characters are making it into video games. Whether or not they'll make it into a solo video game by Thor or another Captain America game or another Spider-Man game, it remains to be seen. But I like how Marvel Games is trying to get their feet wet with AAA titles. But in the comments below, tell me your thoughts on Valkyrie making future rosters of video games, and what characters do you want to see in future titles, be they more well known or less well known in Marvel video games. But I'll catch you guys next time.